is unacceptable. We are not going to let our entertainment district be turned into a place where shootings become the common occurrence.
Well, South by Southwest was marred by violence this weekend. 5 shootings in 2 days, and you heard Austin's police chief there say something needs to change after that. The body of a 20-year-old man was found abandoned in a Maserati SUV Sunday just before noon. Bullet holes visible in the car. He was one of 4 suspects police were looking for after a shootout downtown early 3 a.m. in the morning.
It started off with a minor crash involving that Maserati and a Monte Carlo. It led to a fist fight, and then there was gunfire right by Austin Police Headquarters at 7th and I-35. That's how it started. Officers rushed to the scene. They too were shot. According to investigators, they returned fire, and then the suspects left. Police again found one of those men dead, but 3 more remain on the loose. All of this happening against the backdrop of a busy South by Southwest, which is one of the busiest weekends of the year.
Yeah, there was already a large police presence because of the festival. 4 dozen officers in the area. But Chief Manley says he wants to now look at adding more resources because of this. Candy Rodriguez joining us live from downtown with that part of the story. Good morning, Candy.
John and Sally, good morning. Austin Police Chief Brian Manley said he will be getting together with department leaders sometime this week to work on a plan that will increase staff here in the downtown area. And you can see right behind me here, this is the intersection of 7th and I-35. This is where that officer-involved shooting happened over the weekend. Manley adding he will not allow the entertainment district to turn into a dangerous place where, quote, shootings become the common occurrence.
We recognize what has occurred this weekend, and we will be taking steps to address it with additional resources and plans to make sure that this does not become the common occurrence here.
Chief Manley also said at the time of the officer-involved shooting early Sunday, around 50 officers were near this intersection already for South by security. This comes after last October when another string of downtown shootings prompted APD to beef up the number of officers downtown. Chief Manley has consistently said they need more staffing, pointing out that as the number of people in downtown Austin increases, so do the number of calls for APD to respond. Many incidents involve people who are intoxicated, and a bulk of their calls to downtown are disturbances or fights. Again, Chief Brian Manley will be meeting with his team and with department leaders to create a plan to increase downtown safety. Also, the Police Officers Union says it plans to hold a news conference possibly later today to discuss and address the increase that they're seeing in shots fired calls here in the downtown area, and also talk about South by venues that are booking artists officers believe incite violence. Back to you.
Candy Rodriguez, thank you very much. Also, there was a driver who was in a 3rd car that was hit by a stray bullet in that shootout. He's expected to live. Police initially thought, though, that was a separate shooting because that victim actually flagged officers down at 11th Street, a few blocks away from the original incident. Police, though, still searching for several more people who might be involved in another shooting that happened late Saturday night. This one near East 6th in San Jacinto. Police say somebody shot a man in the middle of a crowded street there, huge crowds there for South by and the bars in general. He was rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries.
It was a deadly weekend in Austin with the body found in the Onion Creek Greenbelt. Now, police are calling this suspicious. They are not saying too much about the case, though. APD says a person walking their dog found the man's body and called 911 around 6:30 yesterday evening. There is no suspect in this case.